Let's on the stage our next comic. Give it up for Bob C.
Holy shit, Mike is a ball of fire. Oh my God. So anyway, guys, listen, they're back in the news. They're back in the news. I saw this week, those twins. Or maybe it's the one girl with two heads. It depends on your perspective. But they're back in the news. I saw this shit.
I'm at 2.5.
And I got a million questions, guys. Woo! I got a million questions. First of all, the guy, they got married. One of them got married. It's Abigail and Brittney. Abigail got married. And now, to be honest with you, she is the cute one. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, I had a bunch of questions, and it's not what you think. It's not what you think. My first question I thought was, do they have 2 credit scores? Wouldn't that be convenient? Because my credit's fucked up. And if I was connected to my brother and my head was right here, we were in the car, I'm like, you gotta sign for me, buddy. Because if you don't, I'm gonna shit our pants. My second thing was, what do you do if you're a cop and you pull them over for drunk driving? And you get up to the car and you're like, holy fuck. Because you can't arrest 2 people for drunk driving, right? And you can't arrest a drunk driver and send a sober one to jail. You know, so if you're the cop, you just kind of gotta walk away from that one a little bit, you know? And it's cheap, but I will say this about it. I'll say one little sex comment because, you know, I'm not a pervert like you guys. But, so Abigail gets married. You know, after girls get married, like they slow down on the fuck a little bit. You know, not everybody knows that. And she's married now, so when her husband comes to her and she tells him no, is her sister, like the other head right next to her, just going like... I mean, what happens, you know? But that's enough about that. But speaking of head, so a kid on my street has cancer.
Damn.
And a bunch of little kids, you know, shaved their head to show support. And then a bunch more little kids shaved their head to show support. And then a bunch of parents shaved their head to show support. One of my neighbors said to me, he goes, you know, are you going to shave your head? I said, no. He goes, you're not going to show support? I said, look, I took food over to him. I'm supporting, but I'm not shaving my head. Well, guess what, gang? A couple weeks went by, and guess who was right? Guess who was right for not shaving his head? Me. Because, you know why. You know why. Too soon? Too soon? So last week I was at an Easter party. The other week I was at an Easter party at my wife's family's house. So I didn't know anybody. I don't like those people. And I'm talking to a guy, he's an old guy like me, he's like my age. And out of the clear blue, this guy says, look at, he's like pointing like the 20-year-old, you know, look at these young people. He goes, they're the gayest generation. I'm like, what? He goes, they're the gayest generation, and I'll tell you why, because every show they watch has a gay character. And I go, really? Well, in that case, we would be the gayest generation. He said, why? There wasn't a gay character in none of the shows we watched when we were kids. I go, you're right. They were couples. Let me prove it to you. I told him, I said, remember a little show called Gilligan's Island we watched when we were little kids? You had the big fat skipper, the bear in gay terms, and you had Gilligan, the twink, the little twink. And those motherfuckers shared a hut. Nobody on that island shared a hut, just the skipper and Gilligan. They're gay. That was a gay couple we watched when we were little. I said, how about in the 80s when Chips was on? California Highway Patrol. I remember coming home to watch that. It was California motorcycle cops. One of them was a very handsome Spanish guy. Olive skin, dark hair, brown eyes. The other one was a blonde hair guy. What a couple. They would put on leather boots up to here, leather jackets, and leather gloves, and go ride their motorcycles together. Fucking gay. So now I'm getting a little pissed, you know. He goes, oh yeah, you're very funny, man. I said, dude, I'm gonna tell you one more, and this is the clincher. There's a dozen of them, but I'll tell you one more. we grew up watching, and this is the gayest couple on television, Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin, what could be gayer than an in-shape, rich, old, white guy that has a little twink again? Hollywood loves those twinks, don't they? Has a little twink, they put on tights, get into his custom car and ride around at night looking for men. Bad men. So I told him, I said, you're fucking gay, dude. What a party. I didn't have to talk to anybody. It was wonderful. And it was wonderful you guys listening. Thanks a lot, gang. And take care.